What's going on, YouTube? Alright, so if I kind of trail off here and get silent, I just want to let you know I got Alex playing in my ear right here. So real quick, I got to talk about Biden's second day in office, right? So the Biden administration, 48 hours into the Biden administration, we have 30 executive orders written. And now this isn't showing up on the Federal Registrar, but we saw it on the news, and we saw it, and the first day he saw the stack that he was signing. It was publicized everywhere that he was signing 17 executive orders. Well, he total signed 30 executive orders in 48 hours. And he's trying to get to the bank on time. I'm sorry, man. I didn't realize he was trying to get there on time. Anyway, so there's a picture of the military turning their back on Biden. This is confirmed. The military turned their back on Biden. But that's not the biggest thing I want to talk about. I would like to talk about the way these demon rats treated our National Guard. The demon rats treated our National Guard like dogs. First things first, they ordered them to come into D.C. to, quote-unquote, protect them from us because we are so dangerous. And I almost wish that we were more dangerous, but at the same time, I don't. I don't want to have bloodshed, obviously. But they called them in, and because they were scared that they would turn on them, they took their bullets away. They gave them guns as a show of force. This was all smoke and mirrors theater. They took their bullets away so that way the National Guard couldn't turn on this new administration. Pelosi actually wanted them to have machine gun turrets pointed at the American people if the American people were to show up at the inauguration. I don't know anybody who would want to show up there. So he has signed, so then they wanted to take a break. Now, mind you, they shut down every restaurant in D.C. They're not open, okay? So these National Guard, they have to eat. Obviously, they probably have MREs and this and that, but they have nowhere to sleep, so they're sleeping on the floor. They wanted to get some coffee, so a group of them wanted to go get some coffee, and they didn't wear masks, so they went into this Dunkin' Donuts. They opened up so they could get some food. They didn't wear masks, and when the senator said, "Will you please put your mask on?" the National Guard response was, "No, I'm sorry, I value my freedom." They wouldn't put the mask on because they value their freedom. And when they said that, after they said that, guess what happened? They made the National Guard go sleep in the parking garage. The people that they want to protect them, they made them sleep in the parking garage. So, protect me, but screw you at the same time. Let me cook you some dinner while you're beating my ass. It's just, it's pretty counterintuitive. So they made them sleep in the parking garage. And this is absolutely crazy. Now check this out. What did Trump do? Trump opened Trump Hotel and let them stay in there. I believe for free. I don't see why he wouldn't let them stay in there for free, because Trump is who he is. Now, the National Guard did turn their back on the Biden administration as they were driving down the road. Biden said salute the Marines instead of actually saluting them, because his earbud, he was being told to do something. Instead of doing it physically, he said it out loud because he's so used to speaking the exact words that come through his earpiece. Now, there's that. And the Pentagon is blocking the Biden administration still. So thank God for that. There's big things happening over here, guys. These are big things. There's a civil war going, a quiet civil war going on in our government, as we know. But here's the kicker. We are 48 hours into the Biden administration, and guess what? Guess what? They are already going to war in the Middle East. Israel attacked Syria, retaliated, or Israel attacked somebody, and retaliated. And so now we already have troops moving back into Syria. Assad told the Biden administration, get your troops out of our country and stop stealing our oil. And are we not? We are not going to do that because of who was in office. On top of that, the representative in the UN for Syria also told us to stop being so aggressive and making proactive moves in the Middle East. So basically, we're back at it again, you guys. We are back at it again. The good old USA, back at being a criminal scumbag organization policing the world. 48 hours into it. And they're right back at it, you guys. These warmongering, scumbag, communist sons of bitches are back in there extorting us and extorting the world. Now, there is, like I said, some good news here. The Pentagon's not giving them intel. There are some behind-the-scenes things going on. You know, but is it soon enough? Is it soon enough? Remember, they are coming after you. They're coming for you. If you were conservative, you voted for Trump, they're coming after you. I can guarantee you I will one day hear something from somebody in the government because of the videos that I make, because of my political stance, because of my Christian beliefs. John Brennan just said, what do you say? He said something about Christians need to be exterminated or something like that. Something along those lines. I don't know the exact words there, and so don't quote me on this, obviously. But that's what he said. And all the Trump supporters are now T's, you know, T-E-R, you figure out the rest of the word. And so that's labeling half the country, more than half the country. I just wanted to, it's mind-blowing to me. I still don't understand why it's taking so long to get this guy out. Why is it taking so long? We want him gone. We want him gone. There's only a handful of people that want him in there, and that's those communist scumbags that you know that are just so dead hard, die hard demon rats that they don't care what they do. Oh, and I want to make a little comparative thing here real quick. So they called Trump a dictator, right? How long did it take him to write an executive order? 1. 2. Yeah, let's not do the whole 1-2 thing, okay? Because I can't think of anything right now. But the real dictators are the ones that control. The real dictators are the ones that usurp the legislative branch and the judicial branch. They usurp the traditional avenues of getting a law put into action. You get the bill, send it to Senate, goes to legislature, gets signed into law. And that's where all your veto, checks and balances come into action. But when you executive order something, you're superseding and you're usurping, going around those checks and balances and just saying, this is how it's going to be. So, for all the Democrats who think Trump was a dictator, I beg to differ on an extreme measure. Okay, because Trump did everything he could to try to get the legislative branch to agree with him. And he did quite a bit, except for the whole COVID relief bill. They felt like the foreign countries were worth more than the American people. Anyway, you guys, there's some big stuff happening out there. I hope it all comes to an end soon because I don't want to go through all of this. Granted, I will, and you know, this is all God's letting this happen, okay, guys? Because we strayed so far from Him once again. God bless you. God bless America. I'll see you next time.